Hey everybody, Santa Claus here. It's kind of getting late in the day, but not too late. Guys are still working, so it's not 5 o'clock yet. Not happy hour yet. They usually work till 5. But we had a little bit of a run around. We went and got some of the fence material. They did have it in town. I told him I needed 6 feet high. He said it was. We got it home and it wasn't. My bad. I should have freaking measured it before I went all the way back home. So then I had to make a whole nother trip there, see if they had any 6 foot available, and he had a few pieces. So we got what we bought what they had, and the nails, galvanized, and they're putting it on right now. I'm gonna show you. But just to mention though. Just to mention, these stores, all the stores around here, grocery stores, hardware stores. I mean, it's no Home Depot, man. It's no Publix. I guarantee you wouldn't believe how they do business around here. Everything's written down the old-fashioned way, probably the way we did it they used to do it in the 20s. Before there was cash registers. They don't even have cash registers here. There's no computers. They write it all down on pads and they add it up on calculators. That's how everybody does everything here. So I don't know how they do inventory. I have no idea. It's archaic. Let me tell you, it's the old way. It ain't no Home Depot. It ain't no Publix. It's all crazy in these small provinces. Yeah, you go to big places like Manila and the bigger stores, they probably have computers and stuff. Catherine, stop it. James, get out of there. Hey. These kids are non-stop. Get away from the motorcycle. Go. Come on. Let's go. Go. Go play your vroom vroom. Your car. Let him play, Catherine. It's non-stop around here, let me tell you. Anyway, let me go show you the first piece they're putting on. It's we got the 6 foot high. And then I think it's 15 feet long. So we got to figure out exactly how many we need, because they were 600 pesos, which is $12 a piece, each section. 6 foot high, 15 foot long. They're doing it right now. I think they're on the second piece. It's a little time consuming because you got to get all the little diamonds perfect. I'll show you how it comes. Comes in a bundle of 5, but you can get them individually also. Right here's the individual, and this is how they do it. That's the second piece.
Yes.
So that's 2 pieces right there.
6 meters ang isang gun.
6 meters for one.
15 feet, that's 3 meters. No, isn't it?
Honey, we put 6 meters already for one. Come on.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 5 meters. 15 feet.
6 meters wide.
6 meters?
Wide.
Are you
Wide,
sure?
Sir, wide.
Okay. They say 6 meters.
6 feet tall.
Yeah, it's 6 feet tall. I know that. Trust me, I know that. We had to go back. So how many you calculate for the whole area if it's 6 meters? Because you said 120 meters. Oh, you need a calculator.
Mamaya na.
They have to use a calculator. Probably so do I. I can't figure it out in my head right now. 6 divided by 120. Anyway, it's we have 8 pieces, so we can get quite a ways down, but we're definitely going to need more. And the hardware place owes us 2,200 pesos for taking back what we already had, and was only 5 feet. We had to return it. He had 15 pieces of that, but he didn't have 15 pieces of this. He only had 8. So he owes us a little bit. We took the money, some of the money, and bought the nails with. We got the really good nails. They weren't cheap, but they're galvanized. They use them for boats and stuff here, so they won't rust. But they were 400 pesos, $8 per kilo. Very expensive if you want the galvanized. If you want the cheap ones, they're only 80 pesos per kilo, but they're gonna rust. So I got the good ones. I'm spending a lot of money. I didn't want to chintz out on nails. They call them Paco. Nails here, Paco. The electric company never did come. Maybe they'll come before it gets dark. I hope. Because we really need to talk to them before the loading dirt loader truck gets here. Pretty sure they're coming tomorrow, but you never know. Maybe they might not come tomorrow either. You never know how it's going to go. It's always a surprise every day. As you can see, the creek is still dry. There is some water in it because we did have some rain, but not much. There's a little bit. Probably enough to breed mosquitoes. This is how the creek looks. It's a lot of crap in there. A lot of overgrown stuff that during rainy season it'll all get washed out. So I don't worry about it. And then after they're finished all this stuff, the fencing, they're going to start on the rest of the wall here. They got to rebuild it and put our gate in. The gate we already have is going to go here. And then up on the street, we're going to get a different kind of gate. Maybe kind of decorative with the name of our place on here. But the one we already have will go right here. And he's been working on the stumps with my small chainsaw, but I told him to quit because the chainsaw was getting really hot. I didn't want him to burn out the motor. It's just a small chainsaw. It's not really made for heavy duty stuff. But he did this much, and over there, this will come down a little bit more. He might have to do it by hand. This one I wasn't too worried about. He got part of it, but this is where the chainsaw got really hot on this piece. So we might work on it a little more later or tomorrow, but I really don't want to burn out my chainsaw because it's a small chainsaw. It's not made for cutting tree stumps. It's made for small jobs. So that's it, everybody. That's what's going on. You got to look at the fence material. I don't know when he's going to get more in. There was another guy, another hardware store that had some, but it wasn't the shiny, which I believe is galvanized. It was a different type. But if we can't find any more of the shiny, if they can't get it in, at least we can get the other kind. It's the same size, same height, same length. It's just not shiny. It's like a silver color. It's not like a chrome. But if worst comes to worst, that's what we'll have to get. At least we know they have it. Why don't you let James ride that, Catherine? You're always stealing his toy. They want. You don't have nothing to do. James loves that, and Catherine steals it all the time. Anyway, folks, that's life here. That's what's happening. But yeah, I thought you guys would like to know about. I never really did mention how they do business here. The businesses are, I mean, they're like back in the old days of the U.S. I'd be curious to see how they do inventory. I really don't know how they keep track of everything. There are no computers. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, I set up this little tent for Catherine and James to play in, but they played in it for a little while, and then they kind of got bored. I did cut the grass today, earlier this morning, before it got too hot. So that's looking good. That's it, really. Nothing else to tell you guys. So I'm going to sign out. I'm going to say goodnight. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned. See what happens next. If the electric company does come today, I'll do another video. But it's getting late. I highly doubt they're coming. So stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate it. God bless everyone. Santa Claus over and out.